Come chat with me. Pull up the Ray and Neville Summer Dancehall series.
What's important for us when it comes to like Ray and Nephew is being able to have like a real honest conversation about bringing the spirit of Jamaica up here.
An evening with Jamaica Kincaid at the first annual Brooklyn Caribbean Literary Festival.
It's not inspiration, it's a haunting.
Short rib and shrimp pasta with celebrity chef Patrick Simpson on this week's Inna the Kitchen.
Way there, Inna the Kitchen. I'm going to be changing the game this week.
Baltimore, Washington, One Caribbean Carnival 2019.
It's a hot girl summer.
You're watching Come Chat With Me, a Caribbean lifestyle magazine, and I'm your host, Ziggie Bless. Ray and Neville took over SNS Bar in New York City for the inauguration of its summer 2019 party series, Pull Up. Ray and Neville, the world's top-selling overproof premium white rum, presented Pull Up, a bold Jamaican-inspired months-long dancehall series which occurred throughout the month of August at the SNS Bar in New York City. Partygoers were transported to Jamaica through vibrant music, delectable signature cocktails, and music by radio veteran Max Glazer of Federation Sound and some of the hottest DJs as they change sets into the night.
What's important for us when it comes to like Ray and Nephew is being able to have like a real honest conversation about bringing the spirit of Jamaica up here. And anytime you go to any dance hall event in Jamaica, you easily kind of hear that name come through. So we thought it was really appropriate to make sure that that series is named here so people get that very easy, quick connection. We feel like this is kind of like an appropriate kickoff to really kind of showcase what we want to get accomplished in New York and bring the spirit of Jamaica back to New York and kind of like giving the Caribbean environment that's truly here and alive a reason to come out and actually celebrate with us. The reality is like the Caribbean's here, Jamaica is here, but it's giving a reason for it to kind of come out, actually kind of reinvigorate this neighborhood. Because like we're down in meatpacking. Meatpacking was like the home of like reggae and dancehall back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and it kind of fell apart. And we want to kind of bring it back here and kick it off once again until we take it out into the boroughs. It's more reintroducing. It's a part of their life. They see it, existing in their house. They go back home to Jamaica. They see it there. It's about just kind of giving a reason to exist here in New York and having a way for it to kind of like enjoy it here in the city. And we're just happy to be able to kind of bring it to life for them and bring a little piece of home back into New York. So I lived there for 2 years. I was living in Kingston. Basically, it was kind of like going all throughout Kingston. I was working for Red Stripe at the time, but bounced down to Boys Town, Tivoli, etc. And of course, all the way up to like Negril and up to Portland. So like all over the island. And it's kind of going across the island, you very easily saw the power that Ray and Nephew had for the people, for the spirit kind of that came through. And so like it was really exciting for me to be able to kind of work on this brand because it's just such an integral part of kind of like the fabric of the community and being able to kind of bring that to life here.
So Max Glazer, Federation Sound in here, and I think as you can see, it speaks for itself.
It's Black and the Dancer, and right now I'm live and direct in Pull Up in New York City. Big up my brother Max Glazer for always throwing the wicked parties. Big up Nelly Dancer, Devious. You have everybody here. You have Valia. You have everybody here. New York City is one of the hubs of dancehall around the world. And everywhere I go around the world, it's nothing like being right there back home in New York City.
Anytime Federation Town come, they shut down the building. Listen, they shut it down. Their DJs shut it down. The dancers that come out because of their name, their brand, they shut it down.
So I run marketing for Ray and Nephew with a great team, really talented team, and an amazing agency to help bringing this to life. And most of these people have never worked on Ray and Nephew before. They'd never been in Jamaica, but we made sure they went down, spent a lot of time in the communities, and not simply staying in kind of like, nice hotels, but getting really down to the communities, understanding the brand, and understanding what it means to the people of Jamaica. So we just want to make sure that we're able to kind of appropriately represent it, and I think you'll find that tonight.
In her novels, stories, essays, and columns, Jamaica Kincaid chronicles family relationships, Caribbean culture, the taint of colonialism, and her love of gardening.
This is the third event on the second day of our three-day festival, and Jamaica, as we all know, is an architect of Caribbean literature. We are beyond ecstatic that she has decided to break her rarely seen appearance schedule to be with us here at the Brooklyn Historical Society tonight. The organization is a five-man, as in a five-human team of 4 women and 1 male. We are all Caribbean-born from Trinidad and Tobago. However, our focus is on creating this homogeneous appreciation for all works of Caribbean literature, despite our language groups, and that's the way we tend to identify ourselves, as either Anglophone Caribbean or Francophone Caribbean. And we all come from various disciplines and various backgrounds, ranging from events and project management to communications, marketing. We have a professional engineer, but she's also a project manager like myself on the team.
My name is Paul Price, and it's been an amazing opportunity to be here at the Brooklyn Caribbean Literary Festival, the inaugural festival, and it was a joy to have the opportunity to read the amazing Jamaica Kincaid and her words. I mean, I grew up in Trinidad, having read her books like Annie John in school, so it's a joy and a privilege to be here and be inspired by her and her brilliance and her courage and her originality.
I am Sandra, I'm from Antigua, and I just had to come out here this evening. I found out about this event this afternoon, and I quickly went to my bookshelf and grabbed all of my books. And it was in such a rush that I came here and purchased a duplicate copy of something I already had. For a long time, some Antiguans really disliked her because they thought she was speaking negatively about the island and negatively about her mother. And what her books doesn't tell us is her sense of humor. So it was a great evening, and I would do it all again.
The funny thing is, she gave me the tools to think about her. She taught me to read so that by the time I was 3.5 years of age, I could read anything. And she taught me to read without teaching me the alphabet. So when I went to school, when I went to school when I was 3.5, but you were supposed to be 5, and perhaps that's my first fiction, is that I had to say I was 5 when I was 3.5. And so I went to school and was confronted with something called the alphabet. And even worse, it had something called vowel.
Just wonderful, especially to be with my Antiguan compatriots. I'm always so eager to be loved by Antiguans, and this was a wonderful event, and I hope it's an annual.
Hi, good evening. My name is Beverly George. I'm president of Friends of the Antigua Public Library. And we have a book club that meets monthly. And of course, we've read all of Jamaica Kincaid's books. She's one of my favorite authors. And as I commented this evening, I mentioned that what I love most about her book is the fact that it really allows you to travel in time and see Antigua and get a perspective of Antigua from a time even before I was born.
I was really honored to be part of the tribute tonight to her, mostly because I think that what she's offered us is invaluable ways and insights into our own interiority as Caribbean people, as Black women, and I think that as a poet, that's been really incredible for me.
The experience tonight was just one that was nourishing for so many reasons for me as a scholar and as someone who cares about the history and the culture of my island. She was just so forthcoming about how she comes by the work that she's written, the writers who inspire her, the ways that Antigua as a space laid the groundwork for the writer that she became, no matter where she ended up in diaspora. All of it just made so much sense, and the audience was rapt at attention. We enjoyed her humor, her candor, her brilliance. It was really an event to remember.
What inspires me? It's not inspiration, it's a haunting. Yes, I'm haunted by my life, so I put it out there.
This episode of Inna the Kitchen is brought to you by Walker's Wood Caribbean Foods.
All right, guys, this week, we're in the kitchen. I'm going to be changing the game this week. I'm doing a pasta dish. Pasta is going to be real simple, real easy, and real fast. This way you can use up a lot of stuff that you have at home left over in the fridge. From yesterday, I'm doing a short ribs and shrimp pasta, and it's going to be off the chain. So I'm going to have some nice white wine going to it. Some nice Gruyere cheese going to be great on the top. So you want to keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. As a matter of fact, go get yourself a nice cold glass Red Stripe beer. I'll catch you right back in the kitchen. We're going to cook something today. You're going to be in for a treat. Let's go cook. In the kitchen. My pot is already hot, so I'm going to start putting in my ingredients little by little. All right. I'm going with my scallion, my pepper. I'm going to turn this up a little bit more so I can get some nice cooking going on here. All right, beautiful. I'm going to go with a little bit of my veg. All right, I'm going to go with my spinach. Then I'm going to go with my short ribs. My short ribs, if you have at home any leftover meat, you can use your short ribs. Even if you have steak, you can use your steak. Beautiful, looking real good. I'm gonna go now with a little bit of my season, my Obey season, a little bit of black pepper, my pepper flakes, and garlic powder. I'm gonna drop 2 pieces of butter in, and the butter is gonna help me get all my flavor. It's gonna increase my flavor. Beautiful, looking real good. That's what I want to see. I want to see that nice, pretty contrast look going on. Beautiful. All right, guys, looking real good, and that's what I want to see. All right, guys, you see how that looks? Very pretty, very easy, and very simple. You guys can do it at home. You have some leftover, you can use it to make a pasta, some nice cheese, nice cold red stripe beer or a glass of wine, and you're good to go. Where you there? In the kitchen. Stay tuned, because next week, I'm gonna turn it up next week. I'm gonna let it blaze inside the kitchen. So keep it locked. Which part you there? In the kitchen. Go on and enjoy the pasta here. Make sure when you do yours, post it, tag me in it. I'll catch you around, all right? In the kitchen.
Carnival brings you the sights, sounds, and food of a Trinidad-style street carnival. We were in Baltimore for their 2019 carnival.
The merge came together. As everyone is aware, DC Carnival is no longer, and as Baltimore is so close and Miss Elaine is so familiar with the culture, the two teams came together to enhance and help work together to make Baltimore Carnival efficient and effective.
We are here with our Jamaica booth, and we're welcoming our diaspora to come home to Jamaica. We want you to come home, climb the Duns River Falls, hike the Blue Mountains, visit the Green Grotto Caves. I mean, hey, you might be coming for a family reunion or just to visit friends and family, but maybe just want to rest and relax and have your own vacation. So come home to Jamaica.
All right, welcome to Sunrise. This is what we have to offer today. You know, we got nice medley cabbage, jug chicken, nice jug sauce, peas and rice, soup chicken, nice curry goat here, and callaloo. If you're vegetarian, we got a nice vegetarian jug chicken. soy protein, curry, chickpeas and potato, mac and cheese, we say macaroni pie, curry chicken, we got oxtail, and more stew chicken here to go with it. This is what we have to offer today, and we have more to come. Things like maybe doubles and pulori and roti. Curry chicken roti, goat roti, shrimp roti, all of the above. You can come here and have that, all of that today.
Oh, you get mad! I want to see powder! I want to see pigs! I want to see water! I want to see pigs! Call me the roll alone! This is Georgia! Oh, look! Okay. Let's go.
Always a pleasure to be in Baltimore, because years ago I was in Baltimore. Last year I was here, and 3 years ago. So, and the committees and them seem to take care of you and it's helping spread the word and keeping culture alive. And I was here to put in my 2 cents for value.
Hi everyone, the carnival was nice. This is my first time here. It was so relaxed and everyone just got along, the drinks, everything.
Everybody's so peaceful,
Everyone
nice here and peaceful.
It was very cultural, friendly. We just really had a ball out here.
It's a hot girl summer, and that's what. Hot girl summer. Period, Pooh. Simon says, put your hands on your hips. Simon says, put your hands on your knees. Simon says, put your hands on your hips.
It was shaking, gyrating. The music was bumping, jumping.
Drum.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, my name is DJ Kuj, and right now we're live at Baltimore Carnival. It was great. It was excellent. The crowd was amazing, and we had a wonderful time out here. 1, 2, everybody join up!
Hi, my name is Nathaniel, he's one of the coordinators for Baltimore Carnival, doing the thing right, trying to represent, Yeah, we make sure the artists and them are right, make sure they provide the comfortable, enjoy themselves, and cater for them their needs now, The parade was real vibes, energy, them ladies and them had a time out there, plenty flesh on the road, They was saucy, it was nice.
Thanks for watching Come Chat With Me. See you next week.
Simply Kells.
Jamaica is a nice place to live. We have everything, the sunshine, the rivers, and the good Ray and Nephew rum.
Come chat with me. Come chat with me.